Tennessee cops. You seen this? Tennessee cops, including married female officer, fired after repeated wild sex romps. I really like the title here. I think it does it justice. We're going to read some of this. A small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with six male officers, including illicit on-duty liaisons. Oh, she was doing it while she was on duty. Nasty. Officer Megan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pics, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and even having oral sex with two officers at this police station. The extracurricular tryst took place at hotels and parties at other officers' houses and on a boat, while Hall was also accused of performing oral sex on Powell and Shields, these are two other officers, while on duty at the police station and the police gym. She's doing the nasty at the station, she's doing the nasty at the gym, and she's married. When asked about the tip, this other officer admitted to having sex with her on numerous occasions. Okay, so I read this. That's the original article. That's her. Judge away. Then we go to the next article that I see, the update. And this is from last week, but I didn't have a chance to cover it. We had guests. I have to comment. Then I see a headline that says the husband is sticking by his wife. I nearly spit all of my food onto the floor in disgust. What do you mean? I said to myself, can't be. But no, read. The husband of the Tennessee officer, fired for having sex with 6 of her coworkers, she was fired at least, is standing by his wife. I don't know how he's doing it. He's more of a man than I am, this other person says, but he's trying to salvage his marriage. First of all, no, he's not. This is not manly behavior. Your wife goes to work, disrespects you by sleeping with 6 coworkers, making out, men, women, everything. It is not manly to stand by your wife. Something is going on that's deeply broken there. You need to stand your ground. This is a pattern of behavior that needs to stop. By the way, there's also references in the article that apparently the husband knew that something was afoul. She apparently had a heavy drinking problem. Okay, that needs to be addressed. That's an issue separately. But also, there had been a time when they were all out and she started like making out with some girl and he didn't feel comfortable with it. He had not signed up for a threesome and he objected. So you already had an incident where you objected and she went and defied what you said and went and slept with a bunch of people anyway. And now you're like, well, I'm just going to stand by my wife. No, you need to do something. What are you doing staying in this situation? What are you doing? Look, you look happy, smiling. You thought everything was cool and she was doing all these sex romps with other guys. Have you no dignity left as a man? Have you no dignity? Listen, and I don't support, I'm not somebody who takes marital vows lightly. But come on now. You think she's into you? She's doing this at work? Okay. By the way, oh, here we go. Megan Hall is the woman. I'm going to go back. Told her coworker she was in an open marriage. So she lied to the coworkers about it. She said she was in an open marriage. And one of her coworkers said, oh, this is the coup de grace, by the way. I share a name with this simp guy. The simp's name is Jedediah. That's his name. It's spelled differently, granted. But I have to share a name with this guy. Deli's losing his mind. This guy I have to share a name with. Who's like, oh, you slept with 6 people at work? Oh, all right. You're not going to do it again, right? This is a situation that I cannot stomach. Now, and I said, here it is. Look, according to an internal investigative report, they said that the husband, had become upset at a party when she had begun kissing another woman. So there was behaviors here. So this is what I have to say. 2 things. Number 1. Guys, when you meet a woman and you like her, don't put blinders on and don't pretend that you don't see what you see. So if she's doing stuff like this, if she's, out at the club and she's hanging all over, drunk, sloppy, hanging all over other girls, trying to make out with other girls, they do that, trying to get other guys' attention on the dance floor, rubbing up against somebody inappropriately that's not you. Don't just be like, well, she had too much to drink. No excuses. Before you get married to somebody, figure out who you're going to marry. Don't put a ring on something that's doing that. No. So you have to stop making excuses. And I know sometimes guys, they're so desperate, they like want to hold on to a woman. You got the starry eyes. Maybe she's really good looking, whatever it may be. And you let stuff go. Guess what happens? You let stuff go and then you find yourself in a situation a few years later where you're married to some woman and she's sleeping with 6 coworkers. This guy has been walked all over in this story. Don't allow yourself to be a doormat. People say, well, Jed, should he leave? Yes. Yes, this is insane behavior. Now, if she has something wrong, some type of drinking issue or whatever. I saw another reference that she had a weird relationship with a gun that wasn't loaded that she would click by her head or some weird. There sounds like there's some mental stuff going on. Now, if you want to go to some counseling or you want to do something to help her, fine. I'm not saying no. You may love her or whatnot, but you can't stand for this type of disrespect in the interim. You can't. Because this is really, I mean, this story became a national story. Now your face is planted everywhere, and you're the guy who's standing by your wife when she was having sex romps at work with 6 other people. I don't know how you come back from that, man. The level of simp is unparalleled in this situation. And no guy with dignity, by the way, would tolerate this. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.